Hey guys, welcome back to Rapid City Real Estate News. I'm Christian Morrison, local real estate agent here in the Rapid City Black Hills area. I do this video every week just to help everybody keep informed on what's happening in the market here locally. Real estate is such a talked about topic, so I just like to put it out there so you know exactly what's happening in the market that you're in. So there's been some movement this week. If you watch any of my past videos on the market here, everybody knows the market's been crazy. There's been some movement that I've seen in the last week, last 7 days. That signals a little bit of a softening in this current market. Hopefully it's true. Hopefully that stays for a while. I've seen about 10 to 20 houses reduce the price on their listing. And some of that, in my opinion, has to do with overpricing the house. I think people are being a little bit overzealous about how much they think their house can sell for. So I think that's part of it. But also that does show that even if you're pricing a high, you're still getting offers. Now if you're pricing a high, you're not getting them as much. So seen about 10 or 20 houses reduce their listing price, which is a good sign. Maybe we'll see a little bit of that softening. Also, had a couple buyers go up against multiple offers, but not as many as I've seen in the past. And I've also seen a couple other little indicators that they're telling me that there's less people making offers on these houses. And I noticed it with my own listings as well. So I think that's a good sign. I think we're going to see a little bit of a softening here. Hopefully it continues. It may be the interest rates. People are a little skittish because they're up so high. You know, today they're at like 4.8, almost 5%. Yesterday when I looked, it said 5.5. So there's a lot of fluctuation there. But it's definitely hovering around that 5% range. So people are scared of that, I think, a little bit. And it's supposed to keep going up. I think there's going to be 6 more rate hikes from the feds this year. Which just means they're going to raise the interest rates again, supposedly. So if that happens, then I think it'll continue to soften a little bit. It's not softening in a way that prices are reducing based on the value of the property, but it's definitely softening in the amount of people, I think, that are making offers on these houses. I think a lot of people locally are like, oh, I'm going to get 10 cash offers, 30, 40, 50 grand above list price, and I don't think that's happening for them, and they're kind of realizing that and coming back down to reality with those prices. So hopefully that continues, so I'll keep you updated on what I see on it. But for the last week, that's definitely true. We still got over 20 new construction houses on the market too. So if you've been kind of contemplating that and you've been wanting to do new construction, might look at snagging one of those up here pretty soon before they're all gone. So some of those are still a really good deal. And actually some of those have recently dropped some price as well. Some that have been on the market for a little bit and they're getting closer to completion. Those are starting to be a good deal on a couple of those. If you got any questions about those, you can shoot me a message if you want, or call or text me. Happy to answer questions on those. So yeah, that's about all I got for you on as far as what's happening in the market. Nationally, there's been some markets also that I've seen that are slowing down slightly. I talk about Arizona all the time, but Phoenix, Arizona, slight softening as well there. And I don't know if this is just because of interest rates or maybe it's because of inflation, like I've talked about in last week's video. Maybe putting the brakes on some people. I definitely hope that that's the case and that continues for a little bit. That we see a softening in the market anyways. So let's get into this week's numbers here real quick. 35 new houses hit the market. It's good. It's up a little bit from last week. Average or a median price of $350. 12 of those 35 are under contract, so 12 of those have an accepted offer on them. 36 houses sold last week. The difference between the sold and list price is it's about 14 grand. So median list price was $355, median sold price was $369. So now it's starting to catch up, like I've been saying in the past couple weeks, with the numbers that are actually real for right now. So about a 14 grand difference there. 71 total active houses, median price of $385. So I was actually watching a video that I did like a year and a half ago, maybe a little longer than that. And then we had 78 houses on the market and we were talking about how low that was. And now we're back up to 71 and I'm like, oh man, that's a lot. So, because we've been in like the 30s and 50s. So 71, decent number, but still really low compared to what it was in a healthy market. I don't know if I said the median price in that, but of those 71 houses, median price is $385. Average days on the market, still 5 days. And like I said, today's interest rate is at 4.87%. So that about does it for this week, guys. If you got any questions, like I said before, feel free to reach out. Happy to answer any questions I can. I do have, if you're interested at all and you're in the local area here watching this, I do have a investor seminar coming up this Saturday. So it's just going to be like a meetup seminar, kind of a casual thing. I'm going to have some people there that are big investors in the area, small investors in the area. I invest myself, so I'll talk a little bit too. So if you're interested in all of investing, a lot of people I talk to are, and I always hear people talking about it. So interested in all investing, come to that this Saturday at 9 a.m. I'll drop the link to that in this video as well, so you can check it out. I've been asked once if it's going to be recorded. I don't know if we're going to record it yet. We might. But if you want to go, click the link, get a seat. The tickets are free. I just want to make sure we reserve a seat because I'm only going to let about 15 people come, I think. Right now I just have it limited to 15. So interested at all in investing, check that out. And we're going to get into some pretty deep stuff, get into the nitty-gritty of actually how to do it. So if you got any interest in that, click the link below and we can see you there on Saturday. Thanks so much for watching, guys. See ya.